This story is being told by a girl who was born in a small town in Bangladesh. I tried to leave that dungeon many times. Memories still flash in my mind of my hair being pulled or being dragged through the dirt street by the brothel owner after a failed escape. Even though I cried, screamed for someone to help me, people just stood by watching, without even a look of sympathy. Tears streamed down my face as I think back to that day. If one man had tried to save me, my life would have been changed.
The reason that illegal trade markets like human trafficking run rampant is because of a demand. But where does the demand come from? What is causing the demand? These are important questions that, when solved, can lead to permanent solutions. In Asia, one of the main destinations for trafficked people is China. Many people are trafficked from countries like Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, and even from European and American countries. China has the most unbalanced gender ratio in the world, with 118 boys for every 100 girls. And in some regions, it is as high as 130 boys for every 100 girls. This has been caused by China's one-child policy, as well as the desire to have a boy over a girl. Because of this, many Chinese couples will simply get an abortion if they are expecting a girl. And over time, this has led to there being 33 million more males than females. That's almost the entire population of Canada. Because of this, one of the main reasons women and girls are trafficked into China is to be sold as brides.
Why do you think human trafficking is bad?
I think every human should be treated like a human and not property. I don't think someone not being allowed to live the life they want to live and being told what to do and being treated worse than an animal is disgusting, demoralizing, and unacceptable, especially in this century.
What inspired you to take action against human trafficking?
The moment I heard about the fact that human trafficking existed was the moment that I realized I had to do something. I was pregnant with my first daughter at the time, and the thought of her life being stolen and used for disgusting purposes definitely was a life turning point for me, and from that moment on I decided I was going to use my job as an artist to get the word out there through my art and through my voice. Sometimes they shut down and they don't want to hear anymore because it scares them, and they'd rather not know about it than have to be forced to reckon with what's happening in the world. So I have to be aware of some people's sensitivity, but I try to break down that wall and tell them they can't be afraid of it anymore and they have to do something as well.
Because of the high demand, traffickers can make anywhere from $2,300 to $21,800 per victim. With that much money, you could buy 36,949 bananas in the US. Now you can see why people still do it. It makes a lot of money. But in order to end human trafficking, we need to end this demand. It is important to help protect people who are vulnerable to human trafficking, but if we don't stop the demand, it will just get worse. But how can we stop this demand? First of all, we all need to increase awareness of how horrible this industry is, which could drive countries to impose stricter laws. But in the case of China, this is difficult. The government denies that the one-child policy and unbalanced gender ratio is causing this demand. And the only way that we can stop this is by fixing the gender ratio. This wouldn't be easy because it would require a way to ban sex-selective abortions, and in China, this would be hard to regulate. But if we can continue to raise awareness, hopefully people in China can see what these sex-selective abortions have created. Human trafficking is still a major issue in today's world, and in order to stop it, we need to 1. Raise awareness, 2. Help protect people who are in vulnerable situations, and 3. End the demand. If we can accomplish this, then we can end human trafficking once and for all. To see more information, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at GINSaigon 2017.